Bugs Bunny! And Bugs Bunny's like, hey, what's up, Doc? Hey, come on. Woo, woo, woo. Just doing all that shit. It's like, all right. And we also have player and coach. Has there been a basketball team where the coach was also a player on the team? I don't know. And we have Michael Jordan, professional baseball player. And he goes out there and is like, hi. What the hell? What the hell was that? What those alerts go off for? Oh no, do I have the Corey's alerts on? What the fuck was that? That scared the shit out of me. Hello, I just wanted to thank you for clicking on my video, and I wanted to let you know not only do I create content on my YouTube channel here, Class in a Glass, but I'm also on Twitch where I play single-player games, multiplayer games, I do movie reviews, cartoon reviews, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Also, it would be a big help if you can check out my Patreon, where you can gain access to audio commentaries, reactions, and the ability to submit questions for my podcasts and videocasts. And all that content can be found in the links below. In the meantime, enjoy the video.
Space Jam. You've never seen anything like it.
So, chat, we got to get into it right now. Chat, I am doing a scene-by-scene breakdown of Space Jam. Get ready to jam. Nailed it. That's the fucking tagline of the movie. Now, as we all know, chat, this movie is directed, produced, written, animated by, starring, edited, did all the chat, top to bottom, created by, original concept by Corey C. Coleman, chat. Corey Carl Coleman. That is his name, as we all know. His middle name is Carl. You guys did not know that, but it's a fact. It's a goddamn fact, chat. It's Carl Coleman, all right? That's what I want everyone to know that from now on. I revealed that. He never wanted that revealed. And I put it out there, Chad. It should be known. His name is, Corey Carl Coleman. Yeah, it's Carl. Yeah, you guys didn't know that? Yeah, it's a fun fact. Yeah, he's always lied about his middle name. It's Carl. But, Chad, no, it's not Carl. It's Carl. It's Carl, Chad, as we know. Now, Chad, I've seen this movie twice in my life. Give you a little background, Chad, because I'm gonna give you a little history. I saw this movie, I think when I was 9. I think I was 9 or 10 years old. And I'm thinking, did I see this in a theater? It was not in a theater. It was in a theater-esque setting, though, Chad. What it was is I saw this movie at the YMCA. When I went to the YMCA, because both my parents were working at the time, I remember going to the YMCA, and they had like a special overnight. They do these weird events, I guess. I don't know if they still do them. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe not in the pandemic. I remember the YMCA, they had these movie party nights, and where they had a movie. And they had it on this big projector in one of their big rooms, and we all watched. We were all sleeping bags and shit, and there's popcorn everywhere. Just smell of burnt fucking popcorn butter. I remember. That's why I thought, I was like, did I see this in the theater? I didn't. I saw this in YMCA. And I remember watching this in my sleeping bag, and just remember just sitting like this the whole time. And I remember not laughing and not being impressed. But I was a Looney Tunes fan. I love the Looney Tunes. I used to watch Looney Tunes all the time. You know, you get up, because, you know, a fucking kid, you get up at like 5 in the morning because you have all this fucking natural energy, just acting like fucking Daffy Duck can. And my parents were like, shut up, just shut up. And I was like, I wouldn't, because I watch my Looney Tunes shit. I watch Looney Tunes and all the Disney shows, DuckTales and all that good shit. And I watch all the time. I love Looney Tunes. And I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit, even though I didn't understand the references. They were going over my head, Chad, because I was stupid. I was a stupid child, and I was like, oh, it's sex. I get it. And later on. And murder and violence. And then I watched Space Jam. I remember just not caring. I remember just kind of being bored by the entire thing. And then, you know, I think did I ever watch? I don't remember if I ever watched Looney Tunes Back in Action. I remember I did a review for that movie. Chat. And what's weird is that these 3 films are considered a Looney Tunes trilogy. I don't know if you know that, but Warner Brothers considers Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Space Jam, and Looney Tunes Back in Action as a trilogy, which is fucking weird to me. I mean, I guess because there are a lot of Looney Tunes characters in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but like quality level, I mean, come on. Who Framed Roger Rabbit to me is a masterpiece. That is a gem of a movie. It is a jewel. I mean, something like that will never be done again. I don't think it'll ever be done again. You had 2 fucking mega corporations come together, and Warner Brothers, chat, and Disney has said, we're going to combine our characters for this film. And it was absolutely brilliant. I love that film. And then I'm like, then they tried to do a sequel for years, and I guess they're like, well, I guess it's going to be Space Jam. And I'm like, okay. And the whole concept, what does Space Jam mean? I don't even know. I mean, maybe you guys can explain this to me, but I don't know what Space Jam means. And let's like, hey, let's do a Looney Tunes movie except it's basketball. And who's the biggest basketball? Excuse me, chat. Excuse me. Who's the biggest baseball star? Who I guess I've heard is also a basketball player, because we all know, chat. Everyone is very excited. Everyone loves Michael Jordan's baseball career, chat. And I guess he used to play some basketball, I suppose. All right, cool. I mean, I didn't know that. The movie opens up with him like basketball, but he's a baseball player, chat, as we all know. And then the movie came out, critics were like not really all about it, but audiences liked it. It was a huge fucking success, chat. Made a lot of money. It had an $88 million budget, made $250 million worldwide, and for years never got a sequel until now, until finally now. And then you had Looney Tunes back in action. I'll talk about that in a bit. But chat, I must ask you a very important question. So I saw this when I was little, YMCA chat, burnt popcorn and butter all over, and just soaked in burnt popcorn and butter. I still have the butter burns on my nipples, chat. But chat, I have a question for you. How many of you have seen Space Jam, chat, the movie? He was a minor league baseball player because I didn't recognize the team. I was like, what was the Barbs or whatever? The Barons? The Barbarians? I don't know what the fucking team was. Loco agree. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is top tier for live action animation. I think it's the I don't think anything has touched it. I don't think anything has touched it yet, but I agree with you. Shark voice. Yes. Kurt Cobain resurrected Michael Jordan's career. He did, man. He did. I watched so much as a kid, and VHS started to get ruined. Yeah, this did very well in VHS. It was a very popular film. That sounds awful, Chris. Strange. Once was enough person. I never liked this movie, so don't, yeah. Think a couple times. Bill Casey, I have. Go me. Chris Harris, like 50 times. Haven't seen it since I was 9 or 10, though. Kelly Haynes, yes, at home. Michael Jordan never played baseball or basketball. He was an underwear. Hey, you know what, MZ? I think you might be right. How about one many times? So a lot of you, I figured a lot of you millennials would have. DD Darkstar don't remember much aside from Bill Murray's cameo. We'll talk about those two things, by the way. I have a lot to say. Man, I'm 97, baby. Remember Space Jam? There you go. Hillenberg, I've seen it very often since I was a kid. Mr. Mista said that, by the way. Man, I'm 97, baby, and remember Space Jam. Not if I have and still remember most of it. I only seen it once as a kid. Interesting. Skynet saw in theaters when I was 9. Neo Outseeker, did we want this sequel, though? It's a good question. I'm curious about that. Bring 'em Barons. I knew it was Barons something. Have your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're going to take it to the overtime. There you go. Dude, I don't remember watching Space Jam and it's hard, but I have watched it. If I never saw this movie, Look the Boss, I saw and liked it. The soundtrack was fire. Even Bugs Bunny's raps. I'm going to do Bugs Bunny raps on, Chad. Naya's twerking. Chad. Xavier, I love the Space Jam game. I never played the Space Jam game. That was my jam back in the day. Hit him high, hit him high, hit him high, hit him high, hit him low. Yeah, let's do it. As I'm 42, I have no idea how old I was when Space Jam came out, but I was pissed that Coleman cut wasn't being released, so I boycotted it. It was a 5-hour cut. It was a 5-hour cut of the movie, chat, and we never got it. Maybe we'll get it someday, chat. Maybe we'll get that review of the Corey Coleman cut. He does owe that to the Toasties, I believe. I believe he does owe the Toasties the Space Jam review, his own version, chat, if you will, of a scene by scene breakdown. But I've already kind of given you my overall history of the film. As I said, it was, not really a critical success. I mean, I got mixed to negative reviews, I would say. But it did perform well with audiences. It was commercial success. It did very well in theaters, chat. On an $88 million budget, made $250 million. It did extremely well in VHS and on video on demand. Interesting facts about this film. So they've been trying to work a sequel ever since the original one came out, Chad. So the original, I believe, came out in 1996. Yes, came out in November 15, 1996. And ever since it became a really big commercial success for Warner Brothers, they've been actively trying to make another movie for quite some time. And eventually they wanted to do the whole Michael Jordan thing, but that wasn't going to happen because of his NBA career. And they were looking at doing several other sequel ideas, spin-offs, if you will. The first one, which is interesting, chat, was going to be called Spy Jam. And it was going to star Jackie Chan, and he would have been teaming up with all the Looney Tunes characters fighting like Looney Tunes villains, like a real-world villain and these Looney Tunes villains, chat. That's what the movie would have been. This movie later evolved. Jackie Chan dropped out of it, and the movie later evolved into Looney Tunes Back in Action, which became, I guess, a kind of, superhero, I guess, kind of like action thriller spy movie that they'd have to take down Steve Martin once turn everyone into fucking monkeys. This is bullshit, but that's what they wanted to do. And they had Brendan Fraser as the main human lead in that movie, chat. There was also other ideas. There was Race Jam, chat, where they were going to have NASCAR racer Jeff Gordon star in the movie, which I didn't know if he's done movies before, but they were thinking of doing a Race Jam chat. That fell through. And then another one called, and I'm not joking, Golf Jam, which would have focused on Tiger Woods and the Looney Tunes having to participate in a golf tournament, and it would have borrowed heavily from a very popular film from the 90s, Chad, very popular comedy, Adam Sandler's Happy Gilmore. But they thought that'd be too risque. So they did not do that one. And there was also another idea for a film, chat. They were in negotiations with Tony Hawk for a sequel called Skate Jam, chat. That's how long it's been going on for, which they did not do. They did not do that one either, chat. And it wasn't really until 2014 where Warner Brothers announced that they were going to be doing a proper Space Jam sequel, the basketball shtick and everything, with probably what the currently one of the best basketball players like around right now, LeBron James. They were going to do one with him. So we focused on him. It was in a state of production for several years until they finally started principal photography, I believe, in 2018. And it was supposed to be released, I believe, 2019, principal photography. It was 2019. And it was supposed to be those big releases in 2020, chat, but then COVID hit. And so now we're finally getting this film, in June or July? And it's like, all right, there you go. But it's very odd history with this movie, chat, and how they were constantly trying to do a sequel or a spin-off and how they evolved into different things over time. It's still weird to me. It's like, oh, so that was Looney Tunes back in action. By the way, chat, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to get to the nitty-gritty details of it. I'm going to just tell you up front, chat. I think Looney Tunes Back in Action is a better movie. At least of that film, it's like it tries to be. It's like, okay, it's like, all right, the Space Jam thing was weird. Like, Looney Tunes, like, the reason why they try to do basketball, we'll get into it, was like, okay, that's just random. It's because we have Michael Jordan. And there's a reason why I wanted to be playing basketball and not acting, because, oh boy, chat, there's a weak element in this film. At least in that film, they're like, okay, we're kind of like, we're going to start at the Warner Brothers lot, like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, like they're actors, they're producers in all their projects. Like, I get what they were doing, and then they end up involved in a fucking end of the world threat of Steve Martin, who's overacting his ass off. But the one thing I will say is, with Brendan Fraser, like, hey, Bob Hoskins with Roger Rabbit and all the other tunes, he had such great chemistry. They wrote such great material with him, and he fucking committed to it. That's the one thing else. Bob Hoskins, he really committed to it, chat. And you know what? I'm going to say the same goddamn, listen, the material might not nearly have been as good, but Brendan Fraser, he is an actor, and he really committed to, I think I even said this in my review, he really committed to that material. And so when he's interacting with Daffy Duck or Bugs Bunny or whoever, he's giving it the 100% the whole time, 110%. Like, I'm interacting with this character, and he has natural comedic instincts, natural comedic timing, and him and I think Daffy and Bugs are the strong point of the movie. Like, I don't really like that movie overall. I think I'd maybe give it a rental, like a low rental when I reviewed it. Because, like, I gotta give him props. Like, watching Space Jam, because I realized, you know what, it made me appreciate that movie more, and made me appreciate Brendan Fraser's performance in this. Because I'll tell you right now, chat, unlike Bob Hoskins and unlike Brendan Fraser, Michael Jordan, he just looks confused in this movie constantly. As soon as I'm like, he's bad in the beginning when he's interacting with human people, like talking to them. It's like, Jesus Christ, this guy has no natural ability. Like, when you're in a scene with Bill Murray, who is phoning it in, chat, I'm like, oh my God, he did this as a favor to Ivan Reitman. He is like, listen, I'm going to be in the first 5 minutes. Call me in an hour 20, and when I'm working on a Jim Jarmusch movie, and I'm going to come into the movie again, okay? But he is phoning in. When has a fucking scene, when he's phoning in, and he has a scene with Michael Jordan, it's hard to watch. Like, you would think when you go to the fucking Toon World, chat, for the first time, your reaction would be like, and he's like, for real? I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is one of the worst performances that I've seen in quite a while. I know it's been around. I know it's been around for 23, 24 years, chat. But having fun, like, rewatched it after 20 plus years, 20 years, and going like, oh, it's awful. He is so bad in this movie. Every scene, he cannot say a line to save his life. And listen, he's an athlete. He's one of the greatest athletes of all time, Chad. Had that baseball career, good for him. He had that incredible baseball career, Chad. I guess he played basketball back in the day, too. And, like, he achieved great success, Chad. No doubt about it. But acting, no, Chad, no. And there's a number of other actors they have in here. I just feel sad for them, Chad. But, Chad, we got to go ahead and start getting into the nitty-gritty specific details, Chad. We open up, Chad, in North Carolina, you know, in North Carolina in the 1970s, Chad, all right? That is the home state of Michael J. Jordan. I don't know what his middle name is. I'm going to give him an extra J. J.J. Jordan, Chad, as I like to call him, all right? And he's a little boy. He's a little boy, and he's shooting the hoops. He's shooting basketball, Chad, but we know basketball won't be his main career because he will be a baseball player, all right? He will join the Major League Baseball. He'll join the MLB soon. And he's shooting all these hoops, Chad. And his dad comes out, his dad's watching him, and his dad's like, "Why are you playing that goddamn basketball game, boy? It's never gonna amount to anything." Actually, no, the father is quite encouraging. He walks up there, he's like, "What you doing, son?" And I would, if I was a kid, it's like, "Isn't it fucking obvious, Dad? I'm fucking playing basketball." It's like, is the dad blind? Is he having a heart attack and he lost his vision, Chad? That could sometimes happen. And that would have been tragic, Chad. He's just like, "Ah," and just has a fucking heart attack like Red Fox or something. It's like, "Oh no, Michael Jordan's dad," but he doesn't. And he's like, "You're sure good at shooting them hoops." And then he's like, "Yeah, I wanna, you know, go to this very big school, get a basketball scholarship." He's like, "This school, North Carolina Institute of Basketball." And he's like, "That's a really good school. You get a good education." He's like, "Yeah, I want to get a really good education. I want to get a business degree. I want my basketball, and then eventually I want to be in the NBA." And it's like, "Oh boy, he's just shooting all these hoops. He's hitting every single one." But then the kid stops, "But you know what I really want to do, Dad?" He's like, "What?" "I want to be a baseball player." And he goes, "Boy, now that's a goddamn good sport. And I like that. That's what we need right now." And, you know, right as they're walking away, Chad, he has the fucking, he sees the goddamn, the basket, and he goes, "Whoo," and he shoots it, and it goes in, Chad, and then start of many montages in this film, Chad. And we see not Michael Jordan's illustrious baseball career, Chad, but we see, I guess when he played basketball for a little while. We see some of the basketball stuff he did, and he's dribbling, Chad. He's shooting the hoops. He's jumping up, and everyone's like, "Oh, Michael Jordan for president." That's what they were doing, Chad. It's like, let's not elect celebrities and athletes to government positions. Or maybe we should. I don't know. At this point, who gives a fuck? At this point, it's just like, well, whoever has the best idea, whoever has the heart, who actually cares for the goddamn people, the best interests of the people, Chad, the populace, and let's fucking vote for them. I'm all for it. But he's doing all this shit. He's his basketball career. And then we cut, Chad. And I went, uh-oh. Because after the montage, like, it's bad, Chad, when the younger actor who plays you is a better actor in your movie than actually the real guy. That's an issue for me. But after the montage sequence, Chad, when he's shooting on them hoops, he's at a press conference, and he's like, "Hello, everyone. I would like to welcome you to my basketball press conference where I play basketball." What's the deal with this press conference, Mr. Jordan? He's like, "I would like to tell everyone that I am formally retiring from basketball. I hate it, and I want to become a Major League Baseball player." But he never worked for the Major Leagues. He went to a minor league baseball team called the Barons. He's like, "I am retiring. It is my dream. It's what my dead dad would want." And that's what he does, Chad. And then we cut from that, and he's playing the baseball games, Chad. Oh, Steve, thank you so much. Thank you. A full year, you've unlocked the clear whiskey sub badge. Thank you so much. Do you remember MJ playing basketball? I don't, man. I know, I don't understand it. I never saw him playing basketball. I was like, I didn't know he played basketball. I thought he was a minor league baseball player. I was like, what is this? What is this? Wait, did he see Major League? I don't remember. That doesn't matter. He didn't achieve that. Because I'm watching the stadium. Like, the stadium he's in is like, this looks like a peewee. This is like a peewee baseball. Oh, this is a very small baseball diamond. Where they got him? Steve, thank you so much for your support. Cheers and salute to you, my friend. May the wings of liberty never as a feather, shake those heaven as we speak. Thank you for all of your kindness and generosity on this stream. Currently in the middle of my Space Jam review. So, chap, he's fucking, he's at that fucking baseball diamond. He's having a great goddamn time, chap. But things are not going great for him, Chad. Things are not going great for him, and he has a shitty batting average, Chad. He can't fucking catch a ball to save his goddamn life. It's just not working out for him at all, Chad. But the thing is, everyone fucking loves him and kisses his ass, and I love it because everyone in the movie kisses his ass. Like when he steps to the plate, the opposing team, Chad, they feel so sorry for him that he's so awful at baseball that the catcher is like, okay, the pitcher's gonna throw a fucking curveball, so don't swing at it right now. And the guy goes, Michael Jordan's like, what? He's like, don't swing it. And he doesn't. And he's like, yeah, it's ball. It's like, yeah, ball. And it's like, yeah, you good eye, Michael, good eye. And there's like, and the catcher's like, all right, man. Listen, he's gonna throw a fastball, right? It's gonna be a fastball, but it's gonna be right at the very edge, the left hand. It's not gonna count. And fucking he swings the shit. He goes, strike three. I told you not to swing at it, Michael Jordan. But hey, good try, man, good try. That's a good way to strike out. And when he goes back to even the whole fucking the opposing team, they're all clapping, yeah, Michael. And they all go down, sit in the dugout chat. They all sit and everyone's like, I was like, you look good striking out there, Michael Jordan. He's like, yeah, thanks, guys. And then, Chad, we cut to the audience. We cut to the stands where we see fucking Norris. We see goddamn Norris, chat, from The Thing. He was the guy whose chest opened up and went, and he ate Copper's hands. Remember that scene, chat? So as we all know, Norris, he looks like he had a heart condition. And when the Thing absorbed him, chat, it also absorbed that heart condition, not realizing that, because as we know, the Thing, it replicates human matter, the organism to the fucking T. And so when fucking McCready broke in, chat, to Outpost 31 and The Thing, Norris, he had a heart attack, chat, and they put him on the gurney, chat, and they had Copper, and he has a little like nose ring, chat. I was like, oh, he has a nose ring. He's trying to be hip, chat, in 1982, and he's trying to use the defibrillator, chat, or as Nia Brownie would say, the microscope, in clear, trying to bring him back to life. But oh no, as soon as he fucking does it, chat, his chest opens up, and he puts his hands in there, and he bites down his hands. It's like, and he dies. And then fucking McCready comes on in. And has to kill Norris, chat, with the flamethrower, chat, but he separates his head. His head separates from his body. And so that's the Thing could do. Every part of him is like another organism, chat. And it tries to get away. But then fucking Palmer, who, by the way, is secretly the Thing, one of the things in the movie, chat, because when they strap him to the fucking, the couch later on in the film, they used the blood test on him. See, no one thought it was Palmer, but it was Palmer, chat. And they used the blood test, but he says, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They burned that part. They burned that part of Norris. But then, Chad, that is Norris, by the way. Norris from The Thing. So just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that. Anyway, he has apparently Wayne Knight in his employ, and he has dictated to Wayne Knight. You know, who Wayne Knight at this time, chat, was, on top of the fucking world. He was on one of the most popular TV shows of all time, Seinfeld. Chat, it was the 90s, right in the midst of Seinfeld. Of course, played Newman. The character everyone loved to hate so much, chat. He most recently did Jurassic Park, chat. I mean, people wanted him. And he's like, hey, another fucking part for Newman. Good for him. Another part for Wayne Knight. And what they have him do throughout this movie is fucking horrifying. And not only, I mean, he's very much playing the prototypical, like, I'm fat, I'm going to fall down, and I can't walk anymore. Like, he does all that. He does all the pratfalls, But the thing they do to him, he's, like, really fucking creepy. Where Norris from The Thing says, make sure to keep I don't know if Norris he's the manager of the Barons. Maybe. I guess he is. But he just says, stay on his ass the entire time and take care of him. Take care of whatever he needs. And throughout the rest of the movie, he's just really fucking creepy. And I'm like, I don't see. And Michael Jordan's just like, he's like, oh, come on, man. Well, take it easy. But he's like, he's barely acting. And I think a big reason why maybe Wayne Knight is so over-exaggerating this movie is because Michael Jordan is giving him nothing. Michael Jordan is giving him, like, actors have to have a rapport. They have to have a back and forth chat, and every time Wayne Knight gives him something, it just falls against Michael Jordan and falls to the ground. So Wayne Knight's got to pick it up, and he's got to run with it, and he'll trip over himself because he's a big guy, and they constantly make fun of his weight. And I was like, all right, come on now. Anyway, so Wayne Knight, he waddles down to the dugout, chat, and he's like on top of the dugout. And he creeps over, and he, like, looks at Michael Jordan from the top and goes, how you doing, Michael? He goes, ah! Michael Jordan doesn't do it. He's like, all Michael Jordan does, hey, what's up, man? Emote, please, Michael, emote. And he goes, listen, I just been assigned by Norse to help you with anything you need. So I'm just right here. You need some water. You need some Gatorade. You need some McDonald's. You want some from Coca-Cola or Pepsi? We have marketing deals, all sorts of marketing deals, Michael. And the guy goes, no, man, I'm fine. Oh, he's like, okay, if you need anything, just let me know. Just let me know, Michael. I'll be right here. And then chat we cut because Michael, his is like, well, this fucking baseball career is not going well. How could my day get any worse? And then chat we transition. We transition to the heavens, chat, above the heavens themselves, into space. And we land on a planet, which is just, or a theme park planet, which is called Moron Mountain, which I'm guessing is okay, so Warner Brothers is definitely giving a fuck you to Disney throughout this movie. They make a lot of Disney references and like, oh yeah, I mean, what kind of fucking Mickey Mouse scheme is this? Like they say that a lot, and this feels like this is a little fuck you to like Splash Mountain, chat, or Space Mountain. You know, a lot of these Disney theme park rides. So that's what I'm feeling like. This was like, yeah, fuck you, Disney. We want to be a part of your whole thing. We could have had a Who Framed Roger Rabbit sequel, but you didn't want to. And so then, chat, we're transported to Moron Mountain, which is a theme park planet, and we see these two disgusting alien children, chat, like these little blobbies, and they're like on a roller coaster, and the thing like fucking crashes, and the dad and the child walks out, and the child is like, Dad, you're a fucking loser for taking me here. This park is lame. And the dad goes, you're right, son. This park is lame. You're lame too, Jed. You're a loser. You're a loser. And they walk away, and then the cameras are recording them, chat, and this goes all the way to the domain, chat. To the epicenter of the park, chat, of Moron Mountain, and this place is controlled by Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito is in this movie, chat. We got little Danny DeVito, chat. He's up there, and he controls all, and he sees this, and he's like, God damn it. Oh, this kid, and he has like these little, I will say, I really like the voices for the little monster guys that they have, like the. It's okay, sir. It's okay. Like they're very cute. Like they sound like children, but then sometimes, like, you know, I don't know. Like they sound like children, but they're very effeminate. I like the voice acting for the little minion monster guys. I need to be pure, Daffy. I need to be cleansed in your body. But I love it, like the voices for the little monster minions, and they're like, it's okay, boss. You know, that kid only had this opinion, but a lot of other people like the park. And he's like, no, you don't understand. The customer is always right. This park, it just, and he's constantly abusing them. He's constantly, like, squishing them and hitting them and everything. Because Danny DeVito, that's what he does. And he's like, I need something for this park. Oh, what do I need? Something crazy. Something insane-y. Oh, what do I need? A lot of big butt shots, chat. So there's a lot of copious butt shots. Male butt shots, and also female butt shots, because when Lola Bunny debuts, Jesus Christ, they love showing that rabbit's ass. We'll get to it, and her bosom. There's some deleted concept art, actually, or deleted scenes they didn't animate, but they wanted to, where they were constantly going to show her underboob, chat. We'll talk about that in a bit. But he's like, and then his big fat fucking ass sits on his remote control, and he has this massive like television screen, but it's all these like little screens, chat. It's like a movie producer, like a you know, the behind the scenes production room, right, for like a live show. And they all magically turn to Looney Tunes cartoons. And, you know, he goes, oh, something loony. And, you know, it's like, yeah, Looney, yes, I love that show. And he's like, yes, I need the Looney Tunes. I shall enslave them. I love that his first thing is not, I want to hire them to have them work at the park. You know, contract them. He's like, no, I'm just gonna fucking enslave them. Like, that's your first thing you want? Okay. Like, that's not a great business decision, but that's what he wants to do. This could have all been avoided. Could all been avoided if he paid for their services, chat, but no. Danny DeVito did not want to do that. And so the little monster minions are like, Mr. DeVito, the Looney Tunes live on Earth, though. They're not here. And he's like, so? And it's like, well, they might not want to come up here and be a part of the theme park. And he's like, well, you gotta get them. Here's those fucking slave collars and whips, and you bring them back to me. You find me the Looney Tunes. And they're like, okay, we don't hear this anymore. You don't hear this. And they all fucking go to a spaceship. They all go into a goddamn spaceship, chat, and they fly to Earth. They fly to Earth. Meanwhile, chat, we cut back to Earth, and it's weird. So I know in the new movie that apparently, like, the Looney Tunes live in the internet. I don't fucking know. Like, Don Cheadle's the internet god, I guess, and he controls all the WB properties, and they all live in the internet, I guess. And this one, it's the Looney Tunes. What it is, chat, they live in the hollow earth. That's it, because we cut from the moon base, or we cut from the Moron Mountain. We go back to Earth, and we go inside the planet, and it's really the hollow earth from the Monsterverse shit. That's exactly what it is. And we go inside, and then we see, like, the Warner Brothers logo. It's like the entrance. Like, remember what Khan and the humans, chat, like Rebecca Hall and the little girl, they went through the neon portal that Adam Wingard made? Think of that if it's a neon portal, except if it's the Warner Brothers logo. Looney Tunes were like, that's all, folks. Like, it's that. And so we go through this thing, and we see Looney Tunes world. And we lives inside. So I guess Khan and Godzilla and all these other fucking monsters live down here too, Chad. Just Khan didn't like, what the fuck is this? Just sees all this all of a sudden. But we go inside. That's Warner Brothers. Like, listen, we'll just create a fucking, it's a secret, world within the world. Like, that's their MO now, apparently, Chad. All the way back in 1996. I bet Adam Wingard watched Space Jam and goes, I want to use that. I want to use that. And so we go to Looney Tunes world, and it's, all the Looney Tunes, Shell, the Looney Tunes. No Tiny Toons. No, they don't get a fucking cameo. I didn't see them in the movie. They might be in the movie, but I did not see them. So some eagle-eyed person might have spotted them. But we see all the characters and stuff, but eventually, chat, we cut to the forest, chat. We see, what is it, chat? Wabbit season. And we find Elmer Fudd, chat, who, by the way, has a shotgun here, chasing after Bugs Bunny, his twin-barrel shotgun. So one of my complaints for the new Looney Tunes shorts is they got rid of Elmer Fudd's shotgun. I imagine that's because of the mass shootings and school shootings and things like that. I'm like, I don't like they took his gun away. I would like, because now they gave him a fucking scythe, which is horrifying to me. I think that's even scarier that you gave him a goddamn scythe. So he's literally gonna like cut fucking Bugs Bunny in half? Like, that's really scary. Just have him have his gun. He's a hunter. He's a hunter. So why the fuck you take it? He's not a farmer. He's not a goddamn serial killer. Even though I guess Bugs is, talking to him and stuff. He's anthropomorphic and, he's personified and he has personality. So he has thoughts. He's sentient. But it's always weird to me that they gave him a scythe. Let's give me his fucking gun back. Come on. That's being way too sensitive. But, whatever. I was like, oh, yeah, his gun's back. And so Bugs is just fucking bamboozling him the whole time. Kicking his ass, as Bugs Bunny often does. But, oh, no, fucking Elmer Fudd's cornering him. He's cornering him, and he goes, oh, silly wabbit, say your prayers. And he goes, hey, look up, Doc. And he looks up and goes, oh, dad nabbit. And he's immediately fucking crushed by the giant fucking spaceship that has all the little Danny DeVito monster, tribble things. They all come out. They're like, they go down the goddamn stairs, and they're like, we come in peace. We wish to enslave you. And Bugs is like, hey, how you guys doing? And he's like, excuse me, sir. And you see the Elmer Fudd's all, he's dead. He's dead. Elmer Fudd's dead. But they ask, excuse me, sir, do you happen to know a Mr. Bugs Bunny? And he goes, Bugs Bunny, huh? Does he happen to have long ears like this? And you go, yeah, he has long ears. Does he have a smile complete with dentures such as mine? And you go, yeah, he does. Does he have a fluffy, wuffy cotton tail? And you go, yeah. Does he prance and hop around all around? And then they go, yeah. He's like, nah, haven't seen him, Doc. Sorry. And he fucking just walks away. And the big guys are like, oh, we don't know where he is. And Bugs is like, oh, no, you stinker. And then, bam, he gets hit with all the nuclear radiation. He's like, oh, because they just fire all their weapons, their phaser energy weapons. He's like, and you're like, do you think we're fucking stupid? We know you're Bugs Bunny, and we're going to enslave you. And he's like, ah! And then he's enslaved. Meanwhile, we cut back to Michael Jordan and Wayne Knight. They're also in this same movie. And Michael Jordan is being driven in Wayne Knight's car for some reason. Like, Wayne Knight's driving. He's his driver now, too. He's got this really shitty-looking Cadillac. And he pulls up to Michael Jordan's home. Like, oh, his home's going to be like this mega mansion. And he lives in, like, an upper middle class, like I would say very upper middle class home in like suburbia. I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. That's a goddamn, like, I know for a fact that Michael Jordan lives in a goddamn mega mansion. This is a big house. Like this, you get this house, shit, you've won at life. But I know for someone like Michael Jordan, it's like he would not live in this place. That's a fucking hovel to him. When they were like, I was like, oh, give me a break. Because Wayne Knight's like, he's like, oh, what a beautiful home you have. Oh, it's so big. And so he's like, Michael Jordan's like, yeah, it is big. Thank you, Michael. And then Wayne Knight starts to do all the creepy shit. He's like, is there anything I could do for you, Mr. Jordan? Can I take care of your kids, Mr. Jordan? Can I put in my car, Mr. Jordan? I'll bring them back soon. And I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna do with those kids, Wayne Knight? I'm very uncomfortable that the kids would be alone with you. I don't want that to happen. And the guy goes, no, man, no, I'm good. I'll see you tomorrow. He's like, okay, man. Well, you want to bring your kids along? I'll take care of them. I'll take care of them. And he drives away. And I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. The family stuff. The kids, I'm like, okay, is the kids gonna have like a point? The kids have no role in the film. But he walks up there, he walks about the house, and then I think there is a reference to Charles Barkley in this movie. I mean, Charles Barkley, the basketball player, is in this film. But I think it isn't. I think I might. This might be true, or maybe it's a rumor. But Michael Jordan owns a bulldog, an English bulldog named Charles, and I believe this was a little bit of a dig, a little bit of like, kind of like razzing Charles Barkley. And is it true that fucking Charles Barkley like hated that scene? Or was he like good natured about it? Like I've heard different versions. I've heard that he was so fucking pissed about that bulldog, or in other scenes where he was, oh no, it's fine. I've heard back and forth about that. But anyway, so Charles Barkley, the bulldog. Charles Barkley is what you called an Uncle Ruckus stuff. Oh shit. Oh, see, I don't know anything about. I know Charles Barkley was a basketball player. I don't know what his politics. I just don't know what he's like. Did Charles Barkley have jowls? Yes. he's he's a good look. I mean, he's a good looking man. He's a little heavy set, I guess. I mean, now he's more heavy set, definitely. Charles Barkley is an idiot, so I wouldn't be surprised. There you go, chat. So apparently they have a bulldog named Charles to mock Charles Barkley in the film. And so the dog runs up at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's like, no. And the dog, and this fucking fake plastic dog hits him and puts him on the floor. He's like, no, get off of me. And it's licking him and shit. And then eventually his mom, I think, comes. I don't know who this woman is, but this random lady comes out of his home and says, Charles! And this poor dog, chat, because it's a really bad scene. None of the really the human acting in this film is great, because they even have some basketball stars in it, and they're like, oofa, they can't act. They do some fun stuff with them, but most of them cannot act. Charles Barkley, I guess technically, is the best one. But she's like grabbing the dog and like, no, get off. Bulldog is just like, what the fuck are you doing to me? Because the dog's like, what the fuck is happening? Like, the dog's just kind of like, She's just shaking him, right? Stop shaking the English bulldog. Stop shaking Bulldog Charles Barkley. And eventually this fucking minivan pulls up, and apparently all the fucking kids just stop at Michael Jordan's house. They'll get out of the minivan, chat. And we see Michael Jordan's son, his eldest son. He comes out. He's playing baseball just like his old man. Wants to be like his old man, the best baseball player who ever lived. And he's like, hey, little buddy, how was your baseball game? It fucking sucked. And he goes inside, and the mom's there. And he's like, what happened? And he's like, he didn't do very well. It's like, oh, shit. And then, like, he has another kid that I think another daughter, an older daughter, comes in there. And they're all, like, little. They're all, like, around no older than 10, chat. And he has his littlest daughter. She's the best actor in the film, chat, because she is adorable. She's a cutie. And she's like, hi, Dad. And he's like, hi, sweet. That's the only time I'm like, is that his real kid? That felt like his real kid, because he picks her up. He's like, yeah, and she's having a good time. And they all go inside the house. And they have random boxes of donuts everywhere. And listen, I'm all one for baked goods. I love a good baked good every once in a while, chat. No doubt about a good Danish. But why the fuck are there so many goddamn, boxes of donuts everywhere, chat, in Michael Jordan's home? Like, I know that he burns calories like a motherfucker, but still, I'm like, this man's eating a lot of donuts, eating a lot of pastries, chat. It's a big fucking beautiful home. And so and then here's the TV going on, because the kids are, as you know, chat, you know what fucking kids, what a 10-year-old loves to watch along with his two sisters? ESPN. And so he's like, what's that I hear? And he goes in the room, and on ESPN, they're talking about Michael Jordan's less than stellar baseball career. And he just sits there going, oh, man, don't say that. He gets mad, because they're just saying, yeah, he fucking sucks. He's really bad. I will admit, I think it's cool that Michael Jordan, he took it on. He's like, all right, the baseball thing did not work out. And he eats it in this film. I thought that was kind of funny. That he's like, okay, I've been humbled. I'll make fun of him. Like, I appreciate that he made the effort to make fun of himself, even though he doesn't have the acting chops to do it right. But it's cool that he's like, yeah, we can make fun of my baseball career. I think that was pretty funny. You got to give it. I've got to give it to him for that, chat. But he sits down and he's like, kids, you don't want to watch this. You want to watch something more important. You want to watch something that's educational. He turns on the fucking Looney Tunes, chat. You see Wile E. Coyote trying to murder the Roadrunner, chat. And like he's walking over a tripwire of this giant fucking anvil. He's, I'm going to get this motherfucker. The thing is, oh shit, he's too heavy. And the tripwire just goes all the way down. And the Roadrunner just stops right in front of him, goes, beep, beep. And he fucking goes off. Oh no, before he goes off, he goes, beep, beep. And the thing is, right before he's about to run, and Wile E. Coyote's like, ooh, Porky Pig's like, help! Oh, God, help! Fucking Bugs Bunny! They got him! They got Bugs Bunny! We're all gonna die! It's the same movie. And by this time, Michael Jordan has walked off, and the kids are like, what the hell is happening? What is happening? He's like, they got him. There's a Looney Tunes town hall. They've called a meeting. We gotta get there. Oh God, we're all gonna fucking die. And fucking Roadrunner's like, holy shit! Like Roadrunner starts talking to Porky Pig, like Porky, get a hold of yourself! Just slaps the shit out of him. And he's like, well, go over there right now. And Porky, he goes on top of Roadrunner, and they speed off. And Wile E. Coyote's like, oh shit, I better get there too. And he drops the anvil, but then he's shot in the goddamn air, chat, and he comes back down. Boom! Oh, no, he doesn't even come back. He just go. And the kids are just staring at this fucking screen where it's just like a static image. And they're like, what happened to the Looney Tunes? But again, it's like, okay, so these aren't animated. They're just films. The whole scenario doesn't make any fucking sense. You just got to go with it. It doesn't matter. Chat, reality is non-existent. We're all ones and zeros. We are fucking human batteries for robots. Just go with it, chat. And so then... we cut to the we cut to the town hall, chat, where the little all the people are sitting, and then fucking the big two doors bust open, and we see Daffy Duck, and he's like, who the fuck told me to stop my manicure bath time sequence right here? Well, what's going on? He's all like sudsy and he's all fucking spitting there like, fucking Daffy, stop it. And he's like, he's just pissed. Why? What does that rabbit think he is? He think it can call a fucking meeting? And then eventually, chat, the fucking curtains part, and we see Bugs Bunny like, hi, hey, what's up, everybody? And we see the little monsters, and you're like, hi, we are here to enslave you. And they're like, ha, 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 ha. They all start laughing at him, and they're like, Polly, these little pipsqueaks are gonna enslave us? I don't think so. And so he just, Daffy's like, fuck this, I'm gone. He just starts walking out. And they go, boom, they zap him. And he's like, this means war. And he's very upset about it. And eventually, Bugs, he just gets through all the chains. And he's like, okay, he gets to some of the tunes. He goes, okay, listen, guys, Daffy, get your fucking spastic ass over here. Listen, what we got to do is we got to outsmart him. We got to out-tune him. We got to out-loony these little shits. And they're like, oh, okay, shit. And got Sylvester, they got Foghorn. Look, I'll say, let's trick the little bastards. And it's like, let's do it. And so they have the tune manual, and they write down, you cannot enslave a tune. And they present the rules. Like, it's like, well, that's against the rules. You can't enslave us. And you're like, what do you mean it's against the rules? And it's like, as you can see here in the Toon rulebook, which is basically a how to draw cartoon, but it says the Toon rulebook, their Bible, and they go, look at chapter 12. And they go, chapter 12, you are not able to enslave a toon. Oh, we're going to get in so much trouble. Well, we're not leaving. Instead, we're gonna challenge you. And we challenge you, then you can do whatever we want. And they just go, all right. The tunes are like, all right, sure, that's loony enough. And they're like, what will your challenge be? We give you that. We'll give you that decision. And they're like, listen, Doc, we're gonna have to think about it for a bit, so we're gonna go in the back room. And they'll come right back. And they're like, okay. And they just fucking start, waddling around like they're adorable. And what rules? I know. And they go in the back of the auditorium, or no, they go to the back of the stage, and they all start talking. And this is the part of the movie, like, okay, like, because now we got, like, when's the basketball gonna come in? How do we get the basketball? Because I forgot, like, how this happens. And they realize, because they start talking about, like, Daffy, Bugs, Sylvester, by the way, he's just constantly having hallucinations that Tweety is there. and he keeps eating his own thumb. And they're like, Sylvester, you need to stop. You need to go therapy. Don't tell me what to do. He's very upset. He's very upset. And he's like just fat. He's just like constantly thinking about Tweety. Corey Coleman did the shadow of Tweety Bird, by the way, Chat. A little fun fact for you there, along with directing, editing, producing, writing, doing everything else. But he did the Tweety Bird shadow as well. Corey Carl Coleman, Chat, as I call him. And they're like, okay, well, what do we know about them? They're like, they're small. They're very small. You know, they're not that smart, as we all know. We are considerably taller than them. And they go, basketball. We'll challenge them to basketball because we're taller, they're little, and we're smarter, I guess. And basketball, yeah, that's how we'll do it. And so they all go out, they all go outside. Bugs Bunny's like, hey, what's up, Doc? We challenge you to a basketball game, you see? And the little thing, you're like, we accept your challenge. What's basketball? They have no idea. They don't know what it is. And they're like, okay. And so these little guys are like, we have to find out what basketball is. Let's go to the human world and we'll steal the souls of players. And it's like, wait, what? And so they go to Earth, Chad. They leave the Hollow Earth and they go, and then we get like a really weird scene where they go to a basketball game. There's a ton of basketball players in here, chat. You know them. Maybe they're listed in the credits. And let me see if they list. They probably do. Let me go ahead. It's probably in the plot. Okay, chat. So they steal the talents, chat, of NBA players Charles Barkley, Sean Bradley, Patrick Ewing, Larry Johnson, and Muggsy Bogues, which I was like, that's a real name, apparently, chat. And it's they do the classic Raphael Ninja Turtles thing where they all pile into a trench coat, chat, and they seat themselves in the auditorium where Charles Barkley and some of these other players are playing. And what's so fucking crazy is they sit next to two people, chat. They sit next to Deborah from Everybody Loves Raymond, the actress who played Deborah from Everybody Loves Raymond, who is dating Dan Castellana, who is the voice of Homer Simpson and Krusty the Clown. It is fucking weird. But this is during that time period in the 90s when a lot of like Warner Brothers and TriStar Pictures films that they were, for whatever reason, casting like a lot of Simpsons voice actors for supporting or like tertiary character roles. And like, yeah, Dan, I mean, I know Dan Castellana, he also acts, but it's always like, man, it's so weird to see him here. And he has, I think, one line. He has one line, and Deborah, I think it's just before, like, I think either Everybody Loves Raymond was just about to start or it had started. And so maybe she's like, hey, she's in this new thing where maybe their producers on it. Let's get her face out. I don't know. It's fucking weird. And Deborah's freaking out because she's watching these little bug things. And like, hello, Deborah from Everyone Loves Raymond. She goes, as you would. And then we get to the weirdest fucking creepiest scene where she watches one of these little 2D, which I would say to you, I like the 2D animation. It is fun to look at. It's like, I kind of miss that. It's like how they interact in our world, I think, is good. That I don't mind. But this the little bug guy, he goes down. And he's like sitting, like, you know, because you have the seats and everything. He's sitting on the seat. And then he just becomes this amorphous hentai, like, he looks like the Blob from the 88 Blob film. Like this pink translucent hentai tentacle. And it just slithers down to the basketball court and goes right up Charles Barkley's ass. He's like, oh! It goes right up his ass, chat. And it absorbs all of his talent, all of his basketball talent. And they do this to all the other players. They do this to all the other players on the court. They just go, they slither down their chat, and they take all of their talent out of their ass. And then the players are like, they don't know what to do, chat. Like, they're just standing there, like, they're just hitting things. They just, like, they lost everything. Like, someone throws the ball, and they're like, bonk, they fall down. It's just like, Jesus Christ. This is fucked up. And then the creatures, this is a movie. This is the movie. It's a Space Jam. The little alien grub creatures, they come upon this basketball that they have, the Looney Tunes gave them, and they store all of the sweet, sweet essence of Charles Barkley and the rest of these NBA players in the basketball. Okay? And then we get some, like, really fun. I'll say this. There's some really funny comedic scenes with a lot of the NBA players because they, like, lost. The whole NBA's in a panic. It's like, oh, this feels very COVID because they're like, they think there's a fucking bug going around that's sapping people's talent. And so they're closing all these fucking arenas, trying to like figure out like what's going on. Charles Barkley and all these other people are like going to like, they're either going to therapy, they're trying to figure out like, is that they have some kind of medical condition or something? Or like, are they sick? I mean, they're consulting everyone. Like, they consult a psychic chat at one point? They're just trying to figure this out. I mean, there's some comedic like Three Stooges shit with them because you have like three of the tallest players chat. Like, I don't know who the white guy is, but he's fucking huge. He looks like he's 7'5" or something. He's just walking around and like they're in a hospital chat and they're all walking. And the three tallest ones hit their fucking heads on a goddamn on the ceiling and they fucking knock themselves out. Like, that was kind of funny. I think that was good. I think that was pretty good. And also there's another scene with Charles Barkley. He's just like, and he sees these, a team of all women playing basketball. And he's like, well, I could fucking beat these girls. These are just ladies playing basketball. It won't be hard. He's not like that. But this scene was weird because he's watching him like this. The whole time like a fucking zombie. And it's one lady, the bad pass away, and she goes like, whoa, you're Charles Barkley. And he goes, yeah, I am Charles Barkley. And they go, whoa, you're like my inspiration. He goes, thanks. Hey, can I play a game with you? And he goes, and they're like, yeah. And they fucking go out there and they whoop his fucking ass. And the ladies are all like, oh, you're no fucking Charles Barkley. You're a fake ass wannabe, Charles. Boo, you loser. And he just cries and waddles away. I'm like, okay. All right, it's just Sean Bradley, who's 7'6". He's a big man. He's a big man. But it's like, all right. And there's like a lot of scenes like that dispersed throughout the film, checking on these players and how their lives, and they're just fucking ruined. Eventually, Chad, we go back to Looney Tunes world, where all the Tunes have formed the Toon Squad. They got their own fucking uniforms and stuff, Chad. Toon Squad, it says. And like, oh yeah, they're fucking, practicing, Chad. But they're all doing them. You got the Tasmanian Devil, Chad. You got fucking Grace, like, I'm a cheerleader. And her bazungas are just flopping everywhere, Chad. So they're all down their goddamn knees at this point. But like, and all that. Everyone's on the fucking court. Pepe Le Pew's there, Chad, before he got canceled. Pepe Le Pew is there. Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam is there. Everybody, so many characters, Chad. There's a shit ton. All the characters, I don't even know all their goddamn names, but a lot of fun little cameos here in the movie. And they're practicing, and the fucking, the little abomination creatures come back, and they're like, all right, we're ready to play. And Davy's like, oh, look at these little pipsqueaks here. Well, if you guys think you're ready to play, I guess we can start. But you're so tiny. I almost feel bad for whooping you. And they're like, well, you just wait, Mr. Daffy Duck. We're gonna kill you. And they touch the basketball, and they're like, yes, the sweet essence. And they absorb all the skills of the basketball players, chat. And they transform into these fucking abomination behemoths. And they're like, oh my God. And at this point, I don't know why they just didn't do the match. I guess they're gonna we're gonna wait until a specific amount of time till we do the match. And they see them, and they're all freaked out, and they grab something, they grab Daffy, and they just slam him against a fucking brick wall, and his brains come out. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's like you just pick up like a guy and goes, wow, like something like Jesus. It's like Hulk with Loki, Chad. It's like, fucking smashing around Puny Duck. Something like that. It's like, oh my God. And so, and they're like, we'll see you guys later. And they walk away. And Looney Tunes are like, oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. We're gonna need help. We're gonna need help. Who can help us? What sports athlete can help us? Michael Jordan, of course. And so then, Chad, we cut. We are now on a golf course with Michael Jordan, along with two other people. Bill Murray, well, Wayne Knight's there being fucking creepy as always. But Bill Murray is here. Bill Murray, the reason why he's in this movie, chat, he did a favor to Ivan Reitman. Ivan Reitman is a producer on this film. He also, of course, directed Ghostbusters. He's directed a number of films that Bill Murray did back in his, in the 80s and all that. He's a personal friend of Ivan Reitman, at least at that time. I don't know if they're friends now. But you also have one of Jordan's best friends, Larry Bird, where I think Michael Jordan said, I know I'm a bad actor, but so I got to cast someone else in the film who I know is even worse than me. He went with Larry Bird, chat, because anytime he fucking talks, I'm like, stop talking. Just stop talking. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. And we have fucking Bill Murray, who's basically doing his Caddyshack shtick. It's the same thing where he's doing, okay. They're doing the, and it's in the hole. And it's in the, he's doing that. He's doing that. The fucking crazy groundskeeper in Caddyshack. He's got like a weird hat on and thing, a little umbrella hat. And, you know, he fucking hits it right now on the fucking green, chat, like, you know, a couple feet away from the hole. Boom, goddamn good shot. Then Larry Bird, he goes up there or whatever. He does his thing. He says Larry Bird things. And then Bill Murray is like, you know, Michael, I've been thinking about joining the NBA. And Michael Jordan's like, for real, dog? And he's like, for real, dog, I am indeed. You think I got Michael's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know if you have it. And Bill Murray's like, it's because I'm white, isn't it? Why are you so racist, Michael Jordan? And Michael Jordan's like, Which was the one time Michael Jordan panicked in the movie. He goes, what, but fucking, my friend Larry, he's white. He's like, he's not white. He's translucent. Which I thought was very funny. I was like, that's a good scene. So Bill Murray, he brought this. He's just improvising. All he does is improvise, and he's just like, yeah, Bugs Bunny's here, sure, whatever. It's like, where's my money? And they're playing the fucking thing. So goddamn, what's his? Oh yeah, so Bill Murray goes, then fucking Larry goes, and Michael Jordan is now it's his turn. He's like, all right, whoever gets closest in this shot to the hole buys dinner, or no, whoever is least closest buys dinner. That's what it is. Least closest buys dinner. And so Michael Jordan, he's like, here we go, fight. And he hits it, but he's like, he's on the green, but he's farthest, so you have to buy dinner. But all of a sudden, Chad, we see underneath the fucking earth, like in the hollow earth, Bugs Bunny has a giant fucking industrial magnet, which I don't know how this is working with a golf ball, but he's moving the golf ball towards the hole, Chad, until it fucking goes in the hole. Hole in one goes, everyone's like amazed. They're like, whoa, a hole in one. Michael Jordan's like, that's my first hole in one. Wade Knight's like, oh, yes, it is. It is your first hole in one. Woo! And so then they go down to the green, chat. They go down to the green. And Wayne Knight removes the flag. And he's like, hold on, everybody. I want to capture this moment. And he comes up with a Kodak camera check because it's the 90s. They didn't have fucking cell phones. No one had cell phone camera, okay? It's an old film. And he has a Kodak camera. So I want to capture the moment. He's like, Michael Jordan, go next to the hole when you take the ball out. And Michael Jordan goes, okay. He puts his hand down the hole, and he's like, he's instantly sucked into the hole, chat. And they're like, huh? They just don't do anything. Their reactions was very funny. They're like, Michael? He's just fucking gone. Like, Michael? And eventually fucking this is great. Bill Murray and Larry just fucking take off. They just get back in the golf cart. And we're like, well, I don't know where he is, but he'll turn up soon. And Wayne Knight's like, oh! Michael, no, Michael. And he just spends his time, like, trying to find Michael Jordan in the green. And he, like, we'll get to it. He's always, like, talking in the golf, like, Michael. Like Wayne Knight, yeah. Like, you know, this guy's like a comedic legend. One of the most popular shows of all time. Very recognizable for Newman character. Was in a lot of great films throughout the 90s and 80s. And they just have him, like, yelling into a golf hole. This is what he is. This is what it is. But what kind of camera is that? And then Bill Murray's like, bye, everybody. I'll be in the last 20 minutes of the movie. Goodbye. And so he leaves for the next 45 minutes to an hour. We're about 20 minutes into the movie, by the way. And then, Chad, we cut to Michael Jordan, who, again, if you were just vored into a golf hole, you would be screaming. Chad, you know what it reminded me of? Remember that scene in The Blob 1988, Chad, where, you know, the Blob escaped and shit? And he's running amok in this small town. And you had that one guy who's working at the sink, Chad. He's like, works at the diner. It's a hard fucking job, Chad. He's fucking cooking all day. He's washing goddamn dishes. He's like, this is the last day before the weekend. Cool. But then the fucking sink's plugged up. He's like, God, shit. And the waitress, and the head manager waitress is like, I'll take it. He's like, no, I got it. It's okay. So one last thing. He's plunging it, and it's not working. He puts his hand down there. He's like, what the hell? Because his fingertips are burning. And the fucking blob comes up from the fucking hole and just sucks him face down into the hole, Chad, until he's sucked in there. He's blood and intestines. It's like, that guy didn't deserve it. And that's like, he was like, oh, that's his reaction, because he's fucking freaking out because he's being vored inside a hole. And when we cut to Michael Jordan falling through the Looney Tunes hole to the fucking hollow earth, he's going, oh no. And he goes to the Looney Tunes hole. And this, I'm like, oh, here we go. This is why this wasn't gonna work, because he falls through a chat and he lands in Looney Tune hollow earth, and he comes up, and all the Looney Tunes characters go like, how you doing, Mr. Michael Jordan, Air Jordan? And like Bugs Bunny's like, hey, what's up, dog? It's like, so you're that Air Jordan guy, are you? And then Daffy's there, everybody's there, and Michael Jordan is just like, is this for real? It's like, Michael, you just got sucked through a portal to a hollow animated 2D world. If you did this, you have to sell it. You have to show something other than mild surprise. Like, oh, Bugs Bunny. Oh, man. Like, you have to go, you got to be screaming. You have to be terrified. That's why I'm hoping for LeBron James. Like, I think it was smart that they animated him for that particular sequence when he gets sucked into the, I don't know, fucking interdimensional thing. But I would say this is about that trailer, is that when he's a cartoon, he goes, because he's freaked out, obviously. But, man, fucking Michael Jordan shit. I'm sorry. He is god-awful in this. This is a Razzie winning performance. If he was not nominated, he deserves to be, because Lord have mercy. And that's the biggest problem with the film, chat. It's like, if you're in a world filled with cartoon characters, you have to react to things. Now, I understand. Even for the biggest actors in the world, I even talked about this in my commentary. I brought up a couple examples. And look at the Star Wars prequels, where all you're surrounded is by CGI green screen. You're talking to a tennis ball. It's like, how do I emote to this thing? How do I know what this thing is going to look like? It's hard for professional actors. I also brought up a story recently I was reading. Ian McKellen, he talked about how his experience in The Hobbit was very different than Lord of the Rings films. A lot of the Lord of the Rings, they use a lot of CGI. There's no doubt about that. But they use a lot of practical things. They shot on location a whole bunch. They used a lot of sets. And Ian McKellen said that really helped inform his character of Gandalf. He just loved it. But in The Hobbit, Peter Jackson, he did the fucking George Lucas thing. He did the Steven Spielberg thing. He did the James Cameron thing, where he's like, I want CGI, because it was cheaper and easier. And you see the shot of Ian McKellen just like looking like this, and it talks about how Ian McKellen, like he felt so, even though he's like this incredible actor, Chad, he just didn't feel like comfortable based on what he did. Like, he was talking to like the other actors. It's funny, Chad, like in Bilbo Baggins's at Bag End, his little hobbit hole, you know, that whole scene where we're all around a table, they're not there with him. Ian McKellen's shooting separately from all of them, so he's just looking at pictures of them. And like look at the eyes right here. And he's like, the fuck is this? And so even for professional actors, it is very difficult. But my God, if I was the director, if I was Corey Carl Coleman, chat, I would say, Michael, you got to give me something here, buddy. You got to give me something here. And he's just not. Shaq was funny, terrible, but funny. Yeah, exactly. Shaq is a better actor than Michael Jordan. Shaq and fucking Steel and Shazam, chat, or not Shazam, excuse me, Kazam. Like, neither of them are good movies, but he is trying. He is giving it his all, okay? Michael Jordan, I feel like he says, well, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm going to make fun of myself, my baseball thing, but other than that, nothing. I'm going to look cool for the rest of this movie. And that's what he does. And we get this whole sequence where the Tunes are kind of fucking with him, and they're like, you know, examining him and shit, like they're throwing him up in the air, and like, let's test it. He is indeed Air Jordan. And they're throwing him up in the air, chat. And at this point, you'd be going, the whole goddamn time. But he's not. He's just like, oh, whoa, oh. It's like, come on, man. And eventually they're like, Bug's like, hey, listen, Doc, we got a bit of a situation here. Let's take you to our gym. And they take him to the gym. And, you know, the gym is like, because we gotta clean this whole fucking gym up. They clean the whole goddamn gym up, Chad. And they, let's spit shine. And we get like one thing was like, you can't do this in the pandemic, where they all fucking like, let's get spit shine, where they start fucking hawking loogies patooey. And Taz takes all these mops and he used their fucking loogie saliva to spit shine clean the entire gymnasium until it looks great. And he sees all this. And he's like, wow, guys, this looks really good. Well, I guess I can help you with the basketball tournament that you guys are in. And then I can get back home to my family, right? And they go, yeah, sure. Which I'm like, I didn't sound very truthful. That was very blasé how you said that, Bugs. Yeah, sure, yeah. And he's like, well, who are our players that we got? And Bugs is like, you're looking at him. You're looking at him right now. And he's like, I don't know if I can do this. I mean, you're gonna need some major training right now. That's what you're gonna need, okay? And plus, I'm gonna need my lucky shorts and sneakers. And this is just to set up an animated sequence with his kids, I think. And they're like, you need these things? He's like, I wore these throughout college in every major NBA game. And I need my lucky shorts and sneakers that I have put above precipices to look at them constantly. And Bugs and Daffy are like, all right, we got your fucking sneakers in the 3D human world? He goes, yes. Excellent. All right, let's go. And so we cut back to fucking Wayne Knight, who was just digging into the fucking golf cart. It's like, Michael! Michael! And these other golfers are coming up to him, and they're like, sir, what are you doing? He's like, I'm fixing a divot! I'm fixing a fucking divot! What's it look like? They're like, oh, shit. And he's like, all right. And so then, it's late at night. We cut to the suburban home of Michael Jordan. And we see that, like, looks like, like a fucking, bunnies burn underground shit, but it's Daffy and Bugs, and they're arguing about which direction they should go in. And Bugs is like, let's just go through the door. And Daffy's like, we're breaking a fucking entering. We got to go through the backyard. And he's like, all right, you do what the fuck you want to do, Daffy. All right, sure. And so Daffy goes in the backyard, and Bugs goes up to the front door. Bugs opens the door. He's just like, I'm just going to wait for him. And then we cut Chad, and Daffy pokes his head out, and he goes, ha ha, stupid rabbit. And he has a lighter shit and lights it up. And then Charles Barkley, the Bulldog's like, oh, and he just fucking beats the shit out of Daffy Duck. Daffy's like, oh, just beats the shit out of him. Eventually, Daffy burrows back, and he ends up with his Bugs. He's like, you may have been right about the direction. Where am I? And he fucking faints. And eventually, they're like, okay, Doc, we got to go get the magic shorts, and we got to go get the sneakers. And so they sneak up the stairs. And I like how the interacting, the 3D world is kind of, it's cool looking. I like it. It's very reminiscent of something like Ranger Rabbit, like in when Roger goes to Eddie Valiant's office. It's similar to that, which I liked. So there's things about this film I admire, Chad. I was like, that's good. I like this sequence, at least parts of it, I should say. Like how they're moving, the choreography of it. And they're going up the stairs, Chad, and they got to go to Michael Jordan's suburban office. And they open up the door, but it's a little girl. And they're like, oh, shit, shh, oh, shit. If she wakes up, we're going to have to kill her. And so they're fucking arguing back and forth. Bugs is like, do we have to kill her? He's like, of course we have to kill her. We can't have them know that we're real. And the girl, like, wakes up. She goes, what? And eventually, Bugs and Daffy, they close the door. And then the little girl, she's like, ah. She, like, waddles off, Chad, and she's like, wants to chase after them because it's fucking Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. They're funny. And eventually they go down to the door all the way down the hallway. Open that up, Chad. And they go inside, and they see, like, oh, it's all of, Michael Jordan's baseball trophies, right? Baseball and basketball trophies. No, there's no baseball trophies in there. And so he goes, and they're like, we got to find the stuff. And so they find one shoe on a table, and they're like, oh, there's the shoe, and they put it in this bag. And they use, like, these CGI arms for Bugs in this one scene. It's weird looking. But he puts the shoe in there. Bugs and Daffy see the other shoe on top of this precipice, and they grab it. Meanwhile, the little girl waddles in. She's like, Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, yeah, it's so excited, yay! And they grab the shoe, but like, where's the shorts? And Bugs like, I don't know, Doc. And he goes, he's like, maybe they're in here. And he opens the fucking door, and oh no, it's Charles Barkley the Bulldog. Somehow he got in there, and he has the shorts in his mouth. And they're like, those are the shorts! And they're fighting over the shorts. The little girl's like, no! And she goes, gets her big brother and her big sister. And they come back to help Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. And they fucking grab Charles Barkley the Bulldog. It's like, stop it. Stop hurting Bugs and Daffy. He's like, by the way, they animate him. They give him like these weird, like cartoony Judge Doom eyes. And also they make his jowls bigger and like his teeth like jutting out more. Which is like, that's weird. But this whole scene's awkward looking when they're fighting the Bulldog. Eventually, he lets go of the shorts. They put it in there. And the kids are like, whoa, Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. And, Bugs is like, how you doing, kids? Listen, tell no one that we were here. Everything will be fine. If you talk, we'll have to kill you. And they're like, oh, it's like, Daffy's like, I would have already killed you by now. And so, like, okay. And so they all go back to bed, thoroughly traumatized, shit. So they don't give a fuck. And eventually, we cut back to Wayne Knight, who is now dug a swimming pool-sized hole into the fucking golf course. Michael, where are you? And then he just sees, and then we see Bugs and Daffy just walking. I guess they're going back to the hole. I don't know. But they're just walking right by Wayne Knight. Wayne Knight's like, holy shit, that's Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny. And eventually, Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny, they go back into the fucking hole, Chad. They go back into the goddamn hole. And they have the shorts, they have the sneakers, yay. And Michael Jordan's like, hell yeah, now we can fucking start this. But you know who's fucking behind him, chat? Goddamn Wayne Knight. He goes, oh, Michael, I found you. Oh, Michael. He's like, oh, and he hugs him and shit. He's like, oh, I'm so glad. I can join the team. I was informed. Exposition. I was informed that there's these little cockroach creatures from Moron Mountain, and they work for Danny DeVito, and they're going to enslave the Looney Tunes, but they challenged them to a basketball game. More I say this, it sounds really dumb. And it's like, forget that scene. Because Michael says, well, we're going to need more players, okay? I mean, so I'm going to train you, but it would be great to have someone who really knows how to play basketball, chat. And chat, we get the scene. We get the goddamn scene. Where the doors fucking open up, chat, and she makes her fucking debut, chat. She goes like, is this where we do the basketball tryouts? Lola fucking Bunny, chat. And many a furry was born this day, chat. I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell you here right now. Furries worked on this movie, and hey, more power to them. I'm not kink shaming anybody, but don't fucking lie to me. Corey Carl Coleman, do not lie to me. All right? Furries made this character, and Warner Brothers talked about specifically. They said that they wanted to make a character specifically designed for merchandising, specifically that would catch the male gaze and was a sexualized version of Bugs Bunny. Warner Brothers like, yeah, that's what we did, and I mean that's what they do in the movie. You know, I mean, her whole thing, I mean, she's out there, chat. She's got big old bosoms. She constantly shows off her ass in this scene, and Bugs is like, oh, 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 and all the Looney Tunes characters are like, holy shit, she's fucking hot. But Bugs is like, oh my god, he's a goddamn wild dog when he sees her. And he goes up, he's like, how you doing, doll? This is indeed the place where we do the basketball tryouts. You need any help? And she goes, doll, really, rabbit? And Michael Jordan's like, okay, guys. And so he's all changed into his gear and everything. He's got his shorts on. He's got his fucking sneakers. And he's like, let's get ready to jam in the space jam. Yeah, let's do it. And so they all go out there, but Lola's gonna like, I'll show you my fucking stuff, because he's like, I want to see what you got, girl. And she's fucking moving and grooving, chat. And they're like, oh, they don't know what to do with her. And eventually, she just fucking goes up there, chat, and boom, she scores. She scores one, chat. She does a fucking slam dunk. All the tunes are like, oh my god. And she does this hair flip with her ears, because they go in front of her face. Sometimes she hair flips them. And she goes next to Bugs. She goes, listen, don't call me doll, okay? And she goes, Michael, let me know if you need me. I'll be there for the match. And they're like, no, Lola, come back. And chat, when she walks off, her ass is going in every which way direction. I am not fucking kidding. She's strutting. And those cheeks are going boom, 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 back and forth. I'm like, you got, my God. So there is scenes. Thank you, Chris Harris, for the funny. So how long was she on screen before you started? I mean, you watch the commentary, you'll find out. You'll notice I'm very quiet and like, you'll notice, chat. You'll notice. There's other scenes of her where they show off her body, her feminine body. Now, you can find these online. There is concept scenes where they had ideas for certain, like, you'll notice, like, in the movie, like, this one famous shot of Elmer Fudd dunking. He's like, yeah, he's all that. They had some other sequences of some other cartoon characters where they're dunking and performing moves in the final game. There was going to be a whole bunch of Lola Bunny. And you can find some of this artwork online where they were going to constantly do this thing where you would see her underboob, and where she jumps up, chat, her shirt would raise, and you see her furry bosoms. And, like, you can find this. Humana. And I'm like, yeah, horny ass Amy. Listen, you work on something for fucking years. Like, yeah, I'm going to fucking jerk off to this. That's what they're going to do. And more proud to I'm not king shaming in chat, but it's like, that's what she's there for. They just said this is too much. Even there's a circle. I think there's a circle on the underboob, and they say, "What?" question mark. That was very funny. And so at this point, they're like, "All right, let's fucking practice." But the fucking Looney Tunes shit, like they're like really they don't have any of their shit together. Like they're okay, but they really don't have it. They really don't have it at all. Eventually, Wayne Knight, he wants to participate, but they're constantly like, you can't participate. Wayne Knight, you're fat and funny. He's like, oh, you can't do it. Eventually, Chad, we get to the big game. It's the big fucking basketball game for the fate of the Looney Tunes freedom. They go to Looney Tunes Arena. We see like little cameos of all of the like the minor characters from Looney Tunes, like a shit ton of them. Chad, there's a lot. I mean, it's a smorgasbord, but for fans of Looney Tunes, there's like a lot of like, ooh, look at that. Like they, I can see why animators would have loved to have animated this, and you see all these cameos. Assuming Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Eventually, we're at the thing, and they're doing the whole like, yeah, let's give it up to all of our fucking favorite players. And, they're doing it's the whole entrance thing you think for like a basketball game, chat, or any sporting event where they, they have the big players, the ones that everyone fucking paid tickets to see. And they're having them all fucking come out. And who's some of the people they have at first? I think the fucking first one they have come out there is Lola. It's like, oh, boys and girls, you've seen her before. You've seen those hips strut back and forth. You've seen that tight uniform just contain. Tried in vain attempt to contain this little bunny right here. We have the luscious, they say luscious, chat, the luscious Lola Bunny. And she's like, woo! And they're like, boom, 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 boom. And everyone's like, oh, oh, the whole time. And eventually, we get another guy out there. It's like Daffy Duck's getting ready. Oh yeah, Taz gets his whole thing. He's crazy. He's the Tasmanian devil. He's crazy from down under. The Tasmanian devil. Taz's like, and he's out there and shit. And then eventually we get Daffy Duck's like, now time for my debut. And he walks out and it's like, please hold your applause. And everyone's like, he's like, fuck you people. Fuck you, I hate you. Of course, all the contempt for the duck. And he goes out there and it's like, and the person, the point guard for a basketball position, whatever. You know him well. He is the king of the bunnies. He is Mr. Sarcastic. He's the funniest tune out there. Bugs Bunny. And Bugs Bunny's like, hey, what's up, Doc? Hey, come on. Woo, woo, woo. Just doing all that shit. It's like, all right. And we also have player and coach. Has there been a basketball team where the coach was also a player on the team? I don't know. And we have Michael Jordan, professional baseball player, and he goes out there and is like, hi. What the hell? What the hell was that? What those alerts go off for? Oh no, do I have Corey's alerts on? What the fuck was that? That scared the shit out of me. Oh no, is his alerts on? Uh-oh. Do I still have them on? How the fuck did that go off? That was one of Corey's alerts. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. Oh, no. Oh, how the fuck did that come on? Oh, shit. Where the hell did that come from? James, you have a fantastic evening. I'm sorry, chat. Alrighty. Alright. Oh, shit. What the? Where is that coming from? I have all these muted. Chat, have the alerts been popping up? Oh, God, they're all going off. God damn it, Corey's on right now? Shit. So all mine are going off here, chat. God damn it. Ah. But his are going off, too. But mine shouldn't be... No, I can't be signed to 2 Twitches at once, but I can have, God fucking damn it. But I can have alerts going off that are DT related. I don't know. Oh, God damn it. I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm going to mute this. I'm muting that right now. I don't know. All right, Chad. Give me a second. I'm sorry for interrupting the stream. Are you guys hearing this right now? Are you hearing any of the things go off in my... I don't know where these are coming from. I have everything muted. All right. I have no idea where these are coming from. I don't know if I accidentally... Main browser, webcam, background, main browser, text, cartoon, go, movie, go, followers. No, I mean, I haven't muted them now, but... fucking Jesus. Shit. No, I have it muted, guys. I have it muted, so that's the reason. My somehow, Corey's or mine are both going off. Because I guess they just started streaming right now. Yeah, they just started streaming. God damn it. I don't know. I'll have to just remove all of this. All right, I'm going to remove that one. Shouldn't be going off, though. No, it's not. It's not nothing to do with his stuff. It's mine. I had something. I have something on by accident. I just want to check something. I'm gonna check his stream and see. Okay, someone get to this. That. Did you just hear anything? Oh shit! It's still going off, right? Is it still going off, chat? God fucking that! God damn it! I don't know where the fuck that. I don't know where it's coming from. Why is it playing on mine? It's going through. Somehow it's going through still. I don't know where it's coming from. What's it connected to? Why is it doing this? It's much cool. Well, I have it muted, so you're only hearing it through my mic now. But it's affecting my own... God fucking damn it. Yeah, it's connected to Streamlabs. But I've removed all the... I've removed the Streamlabs stuff from. I was like, all right, fuck, I'll just delete it. So I just delete all the DT stuff just to see if I can kill it, but I don't know what the hell's going on here. I don't know where it's playing from. No, it's not my browser. Okay, I killed everything. I'm seeing if anyone donates on their end and see if it pops up. I'm not seeing anything in particular. Still happy? I'm going to see. See if anyone donates. If the sub alerts are going off. No, because no one's donated. No one's donated or subscribed. I think we're okay. Mine are working fine. Thank you, Bilbo. Thank you. I think I killed it. All right, looks like I just got to completely eliminate them from my... Well, so I've done chats. I mean, some of you just don't know. Some of you don't know OBS. But with OBS. Thank you! Corbin, thank you for the 200. Thank you, Bilbo, for the 10 biddies. Thank you, Illustrated, for the 10 biddies. And thank you, Corbin, for the 245 biddies. And so I think what I'll have to do is I have to completely... So I can mute the alerts, but the sound still comes out. Which is weird. So I'm not sure why it does that. Anyway, looks like I took care of it. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, I imagine Double Toast is still getting... Yeah, I think I slayed the deal. I think we're all good. Yeah, people are donating over them now. No here. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, Chad. Woo! I was like, ah! Scared the shit out of me. I was like, uh-oh. So, yeah, I just have to delete all of them. Anyway, let's get back to you. So where was I, Chad? Oh, yeah, fucking Michael Jordan. He's like, hey, everybody. Just showed up to the arena, like, did something, I was like, should I react? Is there something, and just like, woo, Michael, woo, and everything. Thank you, Deadpool, for the 10 minutes to answer your question about player coach. There is Jackie Moon, the other player coach of the Flint Drops. There you go, boom, chat. Thank you, Deadpool, for that. Appreciate that. Some fucking information that I can now use in the future. Thank you, my friend. So they're like, yeah, Looney Tunes. And then eventually, Chad are like, and introducing the Monster Squad, which I always thought was the Goon Squad, but the Goon Squad is what they're called in Space Jam New Legacy or whatever. It's like, okay. And they'll go out there and go, blah, 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 blah. They're all monsters. And then you got fucking Danny DeVito in his own press box going, yes, yes, oh, so enjoyable. And the first fucking match happens, Chad, like the first round, I don't know what the basketball is. I don't know what it is. Whatever the first thing is. Monstars, as they're called. And the Looney Tunes get a couple points, Chad, first. They get a couple points, boom. It's like, okay, they're proving themselves. After that, Chad, the Monstars are just fucking dominating the entire goddamn time, Chad. They're whooping the fucking Looney Tunes, the Toon Squad. They don't give a goddamn chance. I mean, it's rough. It's pretty goddamn rough what's happening, Chad. You even have grannies out there, and you're like, fucking Granny, are you going to be playing? It's like, I'm the cheerleader. And the boobs are just boom, 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 boom. They're like down there and shit, hitting everyone in the face and stuff. Thank you, Illustrated. Thank you so much, Illustrated, for the 30 biddies. And so they're playing Michael Jordan. He's trying to fucking, get his team motivated, chat. But it's Michael Jordan who can't act. So that is falling flat on his fucking face the entire goddamn time. It's just not looking good. It's not looking good. We get more gratuitous shots of Lola Bunny just, Bazunga's, ass is going back and forth. It's like, I get what you're doing here. And eventually, chat, it's fucking halftime. It's halftime. They're just getting their asses kicked. It's now like 60 to like 18. It's like, Jesus. And they're like, Marvin the Martian is like, I'm calling it here. Everyone take 5 or whatever the shit. And eventually, fucking Dan DeVito, he wants to talk to the Monstars or whatever they're called. And they go in their locker room. Wayne Knight. You're not Wayne Newton. Las Vegas performer, Wayne Knight. Or Wayne Newton. No, Wayne Knight. He goes and infiltrates the locker room of the Monstars, Chad. He's listening in on what Danny DeVito has to say to them. And he's basically telling them, like, fucking, we're gonna, or you're like, you go, how do you, he's like, okay, listen, you gotta go out there, you gotta destroy them. You have the abilities of all these major NBA stars, Charles Barkley, 4 other guys. You gotta go out there and kill them. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Everyone starts sniffing. Everyone's like, I smell fear. And they're like, oh no, Wayne Knight's like, oh, he's shit himself. Just shits himself, chat. And they fucking go to the locker. They open up the light. They rip the fucking door and hinges off the goddamn locker, chat. And they just look at him and like, oh, we seem to have a little spy here, boys. He's like, you cheating. And it's like, it's not cheating unless you tell someone we did cheat. And they're like, oh, they're gonna kill him here? And they're like, oh no. We don't know. We assume he's gonna be fucking murdered. We then cut to the Toon Squad locker room, chat, and it's getting a little rough. They're all getting the shit kicked out of them. They're all just very disenfranchised at this point. They're like, what are we gonna do? Like, so many of the fucking characters, chat, got the little mouse that goes, hi, my mom always tells me to, fucking go out there and do my best. It was very fun. He's dead. He got squished, shit. He's fucking dead. All these other, tertiary Looney Tunes characters, dead. It's like, it's all you have left, chat. You got Bugs Bunny. You got Daffy Duck. You got Lola Bunny. You got Foghorn Leghorn. You got Pepe Le Pew, uncanceled Pepe Le Pew. We got Porky. You got Porky. All the other people. They're all there. And Michael's is trying to motivate them and like telling them like when I started my baseball career. And Daffy's like, oh really, your baseball career? Oh, that's great. I love how dismissive Daffy is of him the entire time. And, Bugs is like, oh, we're going to need a miracle. And all of a sudden, fucking Wayne Knight walks, and he goes, ah, ah. And they're like, I would have killed him, but apparently just blew him up or something, chat. And he's like, everyone, the fucking monsters, the reason why they're so strong, they have somehow absorbed the sweet, sweet essence via hentai asshole penetration and have absorbed their abilities of Charles Barkley and other people. And they're like, oh my God, no wonder we're getting our fucking asses kicked. What are we gonna do? And Bugs Bunny with the fucking save goes, here you go, guys, I know. And he's like, we need to have Michael Jordan's stuff. We gotta drink his stuff. I'm like, what is the stuff? But what he did, Chad, he filled up the water bottle with water, and he wrote Michael Jordan's stuff on it, which I'm like, what is the stuff? What's the secret sauce? And they're like, this is how Michael Jordan's such a great basketball player. And Michael Jordan's like, Bugs, what are you doing? And Bugs is like, shut up, Doc. And he's like, Davy's like, why didn't you tell us you had this? And they're all taking it, and like, I feel it. The Bugs even does. He's like, oh, you got all these fucking million muscles. She goes, whoa, he's all roided out. And Lola's like, oh my God, let's fuck. And she just wants to go ahead. She wants to fuck like a bunny rabbit right then and there. Everyone starts taking it, and, Michael Jordan's like, whoa, Bugs, you really saved the day. He's like, no, Michael, you did. No, he did not. Eventually, they all go out on the fucking court, chat, and they start kicking the Monstars' asses, chat. They're handing it to him. They're scoring all these fucking points. You get the iconic shot of Elmer Fudd going, yeah, as he scores his goddamn point, chat, does fucking slam like a slam dunk. Tweety Bird, he's doing stuff. Sylvester, he's doing stuff. Fonka Locus, I'll say, now get on my way, boy, which is racist, but he does it anyway, chat. Bugs kicking ass. Lola's kicking ass. Daffy's everyone's doing great. Michael Jordan, you're like, whoa, he's amazing, chat. But oh no, because eventually Danny DeVito's like, Monstars, fucking start doing your goddamn jobs, or I'll torture all of you for eternity. It's like, oh no. This stuff is really it's just steroids. Yeah, I guess so. Don't start juicing. You only get juicy on my stream, chat. Now on the court. Thank you, Depp, with the 5 biddies. And now at this point, they're like down. They're 2 points down. 2 points down. 10 seconds left on the clock. They need a fucking miracle. They need a goddamn miracle at this point in the film, chat. Naughty, B, Pink. Oh, that's the thing, though, because during the last thing, chat, right before they called timeout, Lola Bunny, she was about to be crushed by one of the Monstars, chat, like the big one, the one that absorbed Charles Barkley. He's like, he's about to land on her. Bugs is like, Lola, watch out! And he pushes her out of the way as he's crushed, and Bugs is like, he's all fucking dead and shit. Like, they can't do it. Bugs is out. Tweety Bird's on a fucking iron lung. Granny, she's fucking senile. She's wandering around. Yosemite Sam, he shot himself in the goddamn face. Like, it's not good. And so at this point, it's like, we need a fucking Hail Mary. And Marvin the Martian comes in and is like, well, in order to continue, you need another player. And who fucking comes in to save the goddamn day? Randomly, chat. Bill Murray! Bill Murray's like, don't worry, everybody, I'm here. And Michael Jordan's like, hey, it's my friend Bill Murray. It's like, yes, it is, Michael. Yes, it is. And Murray's like, hello, everyone. I am here to save the movie. And they're like, oh, shit, Bill Murray, you get in there, man. Get in there. And he's like, all right, here, guys. And he's like, this is how we're going to fucking do it. We're going to do it. You're going to get the ball to me. I'm going to get the ball to Daffy. Then he gives the ball to this very sexually attractive rabbit. And you're gonna give it to Sylvester. This is how we're gonna fucking play it, okay? We're gonna get down and jam, okay? It's time to Space Jam. And then Michael Jordan's like, Bill, we're on defense, man. He goes, oh, okay, well, listen, whatever the fuck that Michael Jordan has to say. And Michael Jordan's like, we're gonna just give me the ball. That's his plan. Give me the ball. But he's like, I'm never gonna be able to get to the other side of the fucking court fast enough. And Bugs is like, just stretch yourself. He's like, what are you talking about? It's like, you're in our world. And so the laws of physics and this matrix ones and zeros non-reality, they don't apply to you. So you can literally be a cartoon character. Why do you think we didn't fucking kill you when we were just fucking lifting you up and slamming you down before? He goes, oh, okay. And so they all get ready. And then Daffy's like, excuse me, it's Murray. Big fan, of course. How did you get here? And Murray goes, I'm a friend of the producers. That's all he says, which is true. He's a friend of Ivan Reitman, and he asked me for a favor, and I said, okay. And here we are. It's like, that was very honest. It's like, all right. And so they're all fucking ducking and weaving and moving and grooving, chat. You know, they go around the monsters and shit. And eventually, you know, they fucking throw. Porky Pig gets crushed. He's like, fuck. And he gets crushed, chat. It all happens. And eventually, you know, like Michael Jordan, he's like, give me the ball. They give him the ball, chat. Oh, I forgot about Wayne Knight. And so before, I forgot about the goddamn Wayne Knight scene. My apologies, chat. I totally forgot. You know what threw me off? Threw me off was the whole shenanigans with fuck that. And, well, whatever the hell the other thing is that, hey, wait a minute. Like, that all scared the shit out of me. But chat, right before, like, they had another, they want to bring someone else in, and Wayne Knight. They're like, Wayne Knight's like, please, please, please. And they bring him in, chat, right before Bill Murray gets there. Before, like, oh, shit, we lost Bill Murray. And so we lost Wayne Knight. Now we got to bring Bill Murray. And so Wayne Knight, they give him the ball. Like, they're fucking playing. They give him the ball, chat. And all the monsters just fucking crush him. They all fall on top of him, chat, and just kill him. They kill him. But when he lets go of the ball, it does land in the fucking hoop. And they score 2 points, and they're only down 2 at this point, chat. So it's like, now it's like 88 to, I don't know, 86 or something. And so they're like, yeah, but Wayne Knight is dead. And so they got the wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo. And they have the medical professionals coming. He's like he's like a giant fat pancake, Chase. It's like disgusting. It's like, oh my God. And so they put a hose in him, Chad. They put a hose in his mouth, and they start pumping him full of air. He's like, whoa, and he just becomes a big balloon, Wayne Knight. And eventually they just pull the fucking pipe out, or the water hose out of him, Chad. And he goes, he just starts farting. All the air comes out his ass. And they're like, P.U., Wayne Knight. And he just farts himself until he finally comes down on the gurney, and they take him away. That's that sequence. Then Bill Murray comes in. My apologies, Chad. Then Bill Murray comes in. Then we got to this, like, I'm friends with the producer. He asked me for a favor. Here we are. And so at this point, everyone's getting demolished, Chad. Fucking Bill Murray's doing a pretty goddamn good job, Chad. He's fucking ducking and weaving. He's like, oh shit, wow. And he gets he's like, Michael, take it. And Bill Murray's just taken out by the monster, shit. They just fucking obliterate him. He self-sacrificed Bill Murray, okay? Just like, damn, man. And Michael Jordan's like, I have the ball. I have to do this. And he's like, let's get down to jam. And he goes forward. He goes down forward. And the monster's like, blah, and he's like, oh, and he has to extend his body. So he shoots out his arm, which is like still a 3D human arm, but it elongates, chat, until like at the last second, boom, goes through the fucking hoop, right into the basket, chat. Let's get down to jam. The fucking, oh no, I guess it's tied now. I guess the scores are tied, so it's 88-88. And they're winning. They won, chat. They won. They get that extra point. Boom. Boom. There you go, Chael. It's like 87 to fucking 88. Now it's 89 to 88. The fucking Toon Squad have taken on the monsters. DeVito's like, no, no. He's so mad. So also they made a deal earlier, chat. Yeah, earlier in the movie they made a fucking deal because they find out the monsters were cheating, and monsters like, listen. What do you? It's like, you know, I want to make a new deal with you, Dan DeVito, and here's the fucking deal. If we win, you also have to give back the NBA players their fucking natural abilities. And he's like, all right. And he's like, well, what happens if we win? I will become your slave. Which I'm like, ooh, I don't know if you want to do that. Where they show this animated sequence, chat, of Michael Jordan as a slave. on Moron Mountain, where he's just he's in chains constantly, signing autographs, and I'm like, maybe it was the 3-pointer. That's what it is. And I'm like, oh, I don't think this is good. And that was the deal he struck. But they fucking won. And so at this point, Dan DeVito was very upset. He's like, you fucking idiots, you fucked up. And they're like, we're sorry, boss. We're sorry. We tried. Like, it doesn't matter. You're losers. You're losers. I hate all of you. And at this point, the Looney Tunes are like, hey, guys, this fucking, why you let him give you that all the time? Why you always let him abuse you and shit? And they're like, well, because he's bigger than us, and he's meaner. And they're like, wait a minute. Oh, we're bigger than him now. Oh, let's fucking kill him. And they fucking kill him. They just, Debbie's like, no, no! And they fucking rip him apart. They rip him apart. They disembowel him. They take what's left of him, chat. They store all of his outsides became his insides. They store in a rocket, and they shoot it back to Moron Mountain, where it explodes the fucking planet, and it kills, I imagine, many attendees. Many also residents of the park, chat. And it's like, fuck. And at this point, Michael Jordan's like, whoa, that was crazy. Hey, put your hands in this basketball and give back your powers. And they're like, well, we don't want to. It was like, come on. And they're like, okay. And they do that shit, and they're all little and shit. And they're like, no, yeah, we're little again. oh boy. And it's like, and they go up to Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and stuff. And they're like, excuse me, Mr. Bunny, Mr. Duck. We're really, really sorry for the things we did to you. We didn't mean to. We're just, you know, we were in a very abusive relationship with our father-esque figure. Could we stay here with you? And they're like, nah, no, Doc. Are you loony enough? And the little things, yeah, we're loony, we're toony. And then they start fucking hitting themselves. And it's like, Jesus Christ. And they're like, all right, stop. You don't have to do that anymore. That's fine. Yeah, you can stay here. And they're like, yay, yay. And Michael Jordan, Bill Murray also says, I'm going to go. I am contractually obligated. I can leave now. Bye. Goodbye, everyone. Fulfill my contractual obligation. He just leaves. He just walks away. He's not. I'm not gonna stick around anymore than I have to. He leaves. Michael Jordan's like, well, guys, this sure was a fun time. And he's like trying. Like I know why he's constantly doing this in the movie, because he's trying to look like he's trying to look at the characters, but he's never making eye contact with them. He's always a little off every time. And he's like, well, guys, I appreciate all your help. I'm happy to help you. You guys sure are loony. I got to get back to my family. And so they're like, all right. And so they fucking, we cut to the Barons Stadium, chat, with the Diamond, because they're like, we can't start the game without Michael Jordan. Yes, you can. And we see fucking Norris, chat, from The Thing, 1982, John Carpenter's The Thing. He's there. It's like, where's Wayne Knight and where's fucking Michael Jordan? And they fucking, this animated 2D spaceship lands, chat. And out walks out Wayne Knight, Michael Jordan, the Looney Tunes. They're like, we brought him back. Everyone's like, yay! And they lose the baseball game. And then, chat, it cuts to several years later, where Michael Jordan has rejoined the NBA, because I get that actually happened. He stopped his minor league baseball career. He rejoined the NBA, and everyone's like, yeah, I went back to the Chicago Bulls. And then, at the very end of the movie, we have Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny going, well, that's all, folks. And Bugs Bunny, yeah, Doc, that's all. And Porky Pig's like, what the fuck? This is what I do. I say that's all, folks. What the hell are you here? Get the fuck out. And they start fighting. And then the little alien monster's like, hi, everyone. We're here, and we just want to say that's all, folks. Bye. And then it ends, yeah. And that, my friends, is space. Oh, yeah, he gives the players their fucking basketball players. The end credit scene. Him and Wayne Knight, they go give the fucking players their basketball powers back. And they're like, we don't trust you, Michael. And they're all awkwardly acting with each other. And they give him back, and they start playing a fucking, three-way match or whatever the fuck. And they're like, yay, everyone's happy. Everyone's happy, chat. Wayne Knight, he's not dead anymore. Everyone's feeling pretty goddamn good. Everyone's pretty goddamn good. And then that, my friends, that is Space Jam, the movie. Yeah, just not a really good film, shit, overall. I mean, again, when your lead actor is not an actor, and when he cannot act, makes it a little hard. Like, part of the selling the premise of this film, Chad, like you have a 3D character, you have a human, flesh and blood human interacting with 2D animated characters. Like, you gotta give yourself over to it, and we saw that with Bob Hoskins as Eddie Valiant and all the other actors in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I'll even say we saw that with Brendan Fraser, maybe some of the other actors in Looney Tunes Back in Action. But my God, Michael Jordan can't do it. He just can't do it. And if I never bought for a second like he was like, whoa, I'm talking with Bugs Bunny. You just don't buy it. It's a really bad performance overall. And not the film, it's like it never... I mean, there was some unintentionally fun. Like, everything with Lola Bunny just made me laugh, because it's like, wow, you're really just putting this out there for the furries. I'm like, hey, more power to you. I think that's fun. I did think it's very humorous. But yeah, overall, Chad, it's a disappointing movie. It didn't really hold my attention. So yeah, I think I gave Looney Tunes Back in Action a rental, and it still deserves that. This, honestly, and there's a couple of scenes where I can understand, like, you're a fan of this movie and had these certain sequences and things, but there's just so much weird shit and so much humor that does not work for me. And I'm like, this is just a waste of time. So yeah, sorry, Chad. I gotta give it that DT rating. I gotta give it some old bullshits. Now I'm running 2 out of 5. Fuck that. I gotta give it some old bullshit, Chad. Not a fan of Space Jam. I'm not here to get down and jam. Sorry. I gave it actually some old bullshit. Actually, I changed my rating for that movie. I like to change my rating for that film. In hindsight, I realized that movie deserves a rental. I would give that a rental instead. I was like, Space Jam is not as good as that movie. So I saw Space Jam 2, right? No, I'm reviewing the original Space Jam 2-ply toilet paper. Welcome to stream, and thank you for the follow. You're my new Huckleberry. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review. This was a very fun review. Apologies for that interruption, chat. Threw me off a little bit, but we got through it. It was a good time. I hope you had fun with this review, chat. Yeah. Yeah, Space Jam is a ridiculous movie, but I enjoy it all the same. Fair. I get it. No, I get. Listen, this movie's a cult film. It has a big fan base. People have been wanting a sequel for quite some time. I totally get it. I understand why this works for people. They turn what should be a series of commercials to a feature-length film. Yep. He wasn't there to act. He was there to brainwash, to give away their money. That's I never really want a sequel. And then Neutral didn't really. Yeah, I didn't like. You want to know what's funny about the special effects of Space Jam? They had voice actors Billy West and Dee Bradley. Yeah, voiced Bugs and Daffy in the film as themselves, respectively, while also voicing Bugs and Daffy as if those two characters were in both doing commentary. Oh, that's cool. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Judas Space Jam is a horrible piece of art. I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. So you're gonna do some Space Jam songs? Let's do some Space Jam songs, chat. I think I'm gonna do some songs. I don't know if I'll do the tune review tonight because I am going a little late now. I think I'll do X-Men tomorrow. I'll do X-Men Evolution episode 3 tomorrow. Since the whole sorry for the technical difficulties, chat. Didn't mean for that to happen. I know what the problem was now. I realize what the problem was. So going forward, I'll know what I'll need to do when I transition from my DT streams to my my regular streams. So we'll do some Space Jams, but yeah, we won't do any X-Men Evolution tonight. Just don't have the time. Space Jam song. Which is there a particular song you guys want me to do? Is there a particular this is the one? This is the one you need to do, Chris. Like I'm curious. Now everybody's like, all of them, please. It's a pretty Space Jam for all people. Oh, here I'm gonna do the quads. Is this the Quad City DJs? Is this their song? Is this how it goes? Let's see if this is it. Geez, it's a fucking long song. Quad City DJ Space Jam lyrics. All right, chat. All right, chat. Now I saw this movie recently, but I don't remember the song at all. So I'm gonna try. R. Kelly is on the soundtrack. You know, I believe I can fly. That's how that whole sequence. I think that's in the opening with the baseball game, maybe? I don't remember. All right, chat. Everybody get up. It's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance. Do your dance at the Space Jam, all right? Come on and slam and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam if you want to jam. Hey, you, what you gonna do? 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 Party people in the house, let's go. It's your boy, Jay Sky. Aight, so, pass the thing and watch me flex. Behind me back, you know what's next. To the jam, all in your face. What's up? Just feel the bass. Drop it, rock it, down the room. Shake it, quake it, space kaboom. Just work the body, work that body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody. Get wild and lose your mind. Take the singing to overtime. Hey, DJ, turn it up. QCD, gonna burn it up. Come on, y'all, get on the floor. So, hey, let's go. Everybody get up. It's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to Space Jam. Here's your chance. Go your dance at the Space Jam, all right? Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're going to take it into overtime. Welcome to Space Jam. Here's your chance to your dance at the Space Jam, all right? Come on, it's time to get hype. Say whoop, there it is. Come on, the fellas, say whoop, there it is. Come on, one time when the ladies say whoop, there it is. Now the fellas say whoop, there it is. Come on and run, baby, run. Come on, do the run, baby, run. Yeah, you want to hoop, so shoot, baby, shoot. Come on and slam it. Welcome to the jam. Come on and slam if you want to jam. Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Get on the floor and jam. If you see on the microphone, girl, you got me in a zone. Move, come on, start the game. Move, break it down, tell me your name. We in the team, I'm the coach. Let's dance all night from coast to coast. Just slide from left to right. Just slide yourself in line. You see me, drop the bass. 3-1-1, all in your face. Jam on it, let's have some fun. Jam on it, one-on-one. You'll run the O and I run the D, so come on, baby, just jam for me. Everybody get up, and time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance to your dance at the Space Jam. All right. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. If you're going to take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance. Get on your dance at the Space Jam. All right. Hey, ladies, yeah. Y'all ready to stop? No. You want to know why? Why? Because it's a slam jam. Fellas, yeah. Are y'all ready to stop? No. You want to know why? Why? It's time to slam jam. Everybody get up. It's time to slam now. We all got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance. Do your dance at the Space Jam. All right. My fucking God, the song doesn't end. Oh, wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. I'm going to take it into overtime. Welcome to Space Jam. Here's your chance to your dance at the Space Jam. All right. Come on, everybody say, nah, 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 nah. Come on, let me hear you say, hey. Come on, everybody say, nah, 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 nah. Just take the time to say, hey. Check it out. Y'all ready for this? You know it. Nah, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ready for this? You know it. Come on, check it out. Y'all ready to jam? You know it. Nah, I don't think so. You ready to jam? You know it. Come on. End scene. Oh, Lord, bars, chat. Rhythmless Phil Collins in his house. Oh, my Lord, chat. There you go, you crazy kids. There you go. Oh, my God. I don't know about you, but I really enjoy the rap from you, Chris. You actually got me jamming. I'm like, yeah! Woo! Whatever that is. It's too precious. Thank you. Thank you, Avocado Bravo. I am a rapper. I'm doing the rap songs. Oh, I want you to sing this while doing the various character voices. I could not. Bugs Bunny bugging lyrics. Hey, what's up, Doc? Hey, how you doing? I can't really do a Bugs Bunny voice. I would love to. What? Oh, God. All right, I'm going to try to do this, chat. I'm going to try to do this. Intro. What? Be very, very quiet. Oh, brother, I'm hunting wabbits, right? Yeah. Clap your hands to the beat. Everybody just clap your hands to the beat. Clap your hands to the beat. All right, Fuzzface, let's see what you're made of. Who's got Bugs money? I'll give you some time to get more carrots every time I rhyme. Can a mouse write this? Does he have a long furry ears like this? Oh, brother, can he make hits like this? And no, it's like Jordan at the plate. You're really likely to miss. Warner Bros. Inc. got bank. Keep counting. Rule from here to the Moron Mountain. Here's the game plan. Listen up, Toon Squad. Number one objective, beat the monsters. Shouldn't be hard. Them guys ain't too smart. But be sure to just snatch Jordan's playing golf, even though he tends to be a ball hog. Hey, Michael, over here, superstar. Woo! Who says the Bugs can't pay above the rim? Wait till they get a load of me. That's bugging. So stupid. Who say the bunny can't rob? You're bugging. If bugs don't make you hop, you're bugging. Think this Space Jam gonna stop? You're bugging. Hey, you'll be bugging. Who says the bunny can't jam? You're bugging. If y'all know who I am, you're bugging. Bugs ain't the coolest in the land. You're bugging. You'll be bugging. Got a gear little friend, Lola. She's a fox. Ain't nobody like the one I've got. That's true. What's up, Doc? Buzz got more props than the Warner Brothers lot. Twee! More money than any rapper's voice. Twee! Since day one, had his and her furs. Woo! La Trump's wife up to my ears in carrots. Wait, what? Not even the barber can fade the rabbit. So what? See, it's all good because Bugs got props. I'm a bunny, right? All we do is hip-hop. Get around, and underground, Keep it real, how you like me now? The bunny got flow, for one, he got dough. On top of the world, me and my honey low. So from until the record stops, what? You can get backhand bounce or do the bunny hop. Yeah, hook. Who's the bunny can't rhyme? You're bugging. If the bugs don't make you hop, you're bugging. Think this is Space Jam gonna stop? You're bugging. You'll be bugging. Who says the bunny can't jam? You're bugging. If you don't know who I am, you're bugging. Bugs ain't the coolest in the land. You're bugging. You'll be bugging. And what more can I say? The less the better. I'm the coolest rabbit, Doc Holiday. I'll be your huckleberry. Hell yeah, unmatched wit. I'm too legit to quit. Beat Swackhammer, and what's his gimmick? Try to rule the world and everything in it. Run with the Toon Stars, show us love. Peace to Lola, Daffy, Elmer Fudd. The Roadrunner, rub our dust off. Peace to Wile E. Coyote and Foghorn, Leghorn, Sylvester, Tweety. The rest of the gang, that's right. On Tree, the Toon Squad got the best game. And after it's over, we'll need a plan. What type of Mickey Mouse organization goes to Disneyland? Oh, shit. I don't know. Bugs for president when I got your vote. Time to cue Porky. That's all, folks. That was pretty good. He's fucking horny. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking her. Oh, wow. Wow. That was a goddamn gem and a half, chat. That was a gem, Doc. I love it. Yeah, I'm not used to doing the Looney Tunes voices. Ha! I like Mickey. Ha! Oh Lord, I forgot Trump's wife. I forgot that was Jesus. That's funny. That was when he was not married to Melania. I think when he was married to Melania then. Whoo, that was a fun one, chat. That was a fun song. Well, there you go. I got a couple of free songs. I know I own some birthday songs. I know someone's birthday was recently. I owe them a song. When I see them again, I got to deny. Brian's like, brilliant. Here to entertain, Chad. Here to entertain you, Doc. Oh, Lord. Well, chap, I'm going to save the tune review. I already did a tune review, chat. That was a combined movie review. I'll do X-Men Evolution tomorrow. I just, that little technical hiccup delayed me a little bit. Fun dad! Hey, where you going? So, I'm just going to, if you want to relive, no, I'm good. I want to relive my trauma. I was pissed. I was very mad. I was like, you got to be fucking. I was like, what's doing that? That threw me off a little bit. But no, I'm good, chat. I'm going to take a brief break. I'm going to refill my beverage. In the meantime, chat, entertain yourselves amongst yourselves. I'm going to come back and we playing some video games. I'm playing some Outriders. Stick around, you crazy kids.